flow coming in slow. Might kick a nigga though, whoa. Homie tucks with a fofo. Hit me one and I'm done.
Have you seen anything about this new Scooby-Doo show?
Talking about with the one with Black Velma, right?
Yeah, Black Velma, Black Shaggy, Mindy Kaling is playing. I think it's Mindy Kaling playing Velma.
It's definitely Mindy Kaling playing Velma.
It looks so bad. I've been getting ads for it on YouTube. Huh? Bro, have you seen any of the ads?
I have not seen
it. Looks
ads,
like
no.
the most like milk toast dog shit liberal bullshit that I've ever seen. But liberal soy boy cuck bullshit that I've ever seen in my life. It looks so bad.
But Chris, like, you're super.
I'm a leftist, not a liberal. There is a very, very specific distinction. Liberals still fuck with capitalism.
You think so?
I know so. That's the whole thing. Liberals are the ones that like fuck with the status quo. We've talked about this before, but they're the ones that still fuck with the status quo, but they'll like finger wag at like homophobia and shit like that.
Oh,
and they're the main ones on the like, and they're the main ones on the left that are like canceling people over jokes.
Hold on,
because they don't actually understand them. What the fuck, man? You're supposed to be a professional. What are you looking for? Addict. Jesus Christ. Just smoke Marinas. Nah, just smoke Marinas. Just hit Marinas vape.
You just want it.
No, you should hit it.
Watch. I don't want to hit it though.
Why not?
Right. No, because I don't like weed like that.
Nah.
I'm a prude.
Pussy.
I'm a little prude. Before we get back into what we're talking about, welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Sexy Sad Boys. A lot of shit has been going on. Mana got monetized on YouTube and shit. 1,000 subs. Chris has 17,000 streams right now on his song 530.
Which I appreciate, but if you're listening to this and you go listen to my music, please listen to other shit than 530. I would very much appreciate that.
As much as he likes 530, he does have other songs that he wants to get more attention.
We should put our @s for social media on
the screen,
since people are apparently paying attention to you now.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna do that. Appreciate all of you guys out there that do follow us or already and listen to us. Like I love you. Numbers, what we be getting. There's still like a decent amount of people that be listening after we take a while to get shit out, but me and Chris like enjoying our lives. And
nah, be honest, bro. This shit has not been good. I've been going through hell for the last couple months. You know what I was thinking about recently? How glad I am that one episode we lost didn't come out.
Oh yeah,
bro, I'm so happy because that was like at the peak of my like manic episode type shit. Like that was I remember very specifically on that episode saying that if I was to compare myself to any fictional character, it would be Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Why did you say that?
Because I was having a manic episode.
I didn't really notice like that. Like at that time, I was just like, something is severely wrong with Chris. But I don't know.
Well, you knew what was going on, but
yeah.
I didn't like. I never speak about how I feel in the moment.
You don't. It's always like in the aftermath.
I just eat that shit up and keep going.
Why? You should say something.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm kind of like
pre. What's the term? Not preconceived notions, presuppositions about what a man is supposed to do when he's depressed. Yes, it's like assumptions.
Oh, you always teach me like big words. Thank you.
I got a crazy vocabulary. It's been a thing since I was in 3rd grade.
You speak well for a black person.
I can't read for shit anymore. I used to read at like a college level in middle school, and then I stopped reading because I decided I didn't get. I stopped taking my meds. That's what it was. I stopped taking Adderall.
Oh yeah, you were taking Adderall for a while.
Yeah,
I remember you saying
until like 6th grade.
No, I thought you were doing Addies in like when we first met.
No,
weren't you doing something?
I was in fact more than likely when we first met like completely sober.
Yeah, because you didn't really drink like that.
Yeah, I didn't drink. I I smoked a lot of weed in high school, and then I stopped smoking.
There was like a 3-4 year period you did not smoke weed like that.
Yeah,
I think towards like maybe.
I in fact never did.
Yeah, because every time
almost
you
never
out with like Jordan and like and shit, you never really smoked weed like that
until I went through the breakup with
what's her face?
Yeah.
You got a beer, man. I want a beer now too.
Goddamn. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll grab a beer real quick. We're gonna cut.
I've got an announcement. We're not gonna cut. January 15th. I'm dropping music. Keep an eye out. Yeah.
You're dropping what?
I'm dropping the song I have with League on Spotify.
Oh, Scars?
Yeah.
It's also on SoundCloud if you guys want to listen to it.
Yeah, if you want to listen to it early.
This Blue Moon shit.
I've had one. I'm not a fan of non-fruity drinks. You don't have to make that noise.
Pause.
At all.
Pause. Does that look mad zesty?
No, what was zesty was the noise you were making.
How was that zesty?
That's really, like, come on. It sounds like you're struggling to get it down.
That is not at all.
If you guys didn't hear it, if you're familiar with German 985, he made the cat barf noise.
That's what it sounded like?
Yeah, that's what you did.
No, bro, I was just trying to.
It sounded like you were throating it and you couldn't get it down.
No, yesterday, it did the same thing when I drink it. So I was like licking the sides of it. And I thought about what I was doing for a second. I was just like,
you didn't have to show me what it looked like when you were licking it at all.
But that's what it was.
First, the thing about me jerking off. Now you're showing me how you lick the tip.
Oh my god!
It was also terrible form. What is this?
That's not terrible form. That's not at all terrible form.
I'm gonna maintain that you would be bad at sucking dick. We're gonna get it.
You keep having this claim that I would be terrible at that, but I
don't think I would be good either.
No, actually,
this one
said
chick
the opposite before.
I feel like if I wanted to, I could be good at it, but like it's a lot of work to suck a penis. Shout out to all the ladies that suck dick out there.
Well, yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to every single one of y'all. But you made it seem like last time we talked about this, you were just like you would be.
I would be better than you. I would be better than you. That's for sure.
Wouldn't. Okay. Well, you got bigger lips, so.
Yeah, I got bigger lips.
I got like white people lip a little bit. You definitely got some.
I watch a lot of very specific blowjob videos. It would be wet. I would use my hands, all that.
Do you like Tiana Trump? Do you think she's the best at giving head? Or is that, or do you think she's just overrated?
There's different types of head. She's cool with the sloppy. I don't know. I try to.
Are you a sloppy kind of guy? Do you like?
Yeah, I like sloppy. She's cool with the sloppy, but I also like very intimate, loving, slow, sensual head. It depends on how fucked up I am. That be the shit when I'm like high and drunk.
Slow, sensual head?
Yeah. Like she's savoring it and enjoying the dick she's sucking. She loves this dick. She care about that dick. That shit be... That's the only stuff that's gonna make me nut. The sloppy shit not gonna get me.
How?
But I'm gonna fuck with it the whole time.
No, the slop... I think I would...
Slop top don't get me.
Nah, slop top is kind of... I think
sex is very mental to me.
My girl does the one that you're talking about. Does that. The
slow, sensual stuff?
Yeah, but the sloppy one, I don't think she's a big fan of that.
I'm a huge fan of sloppy. I actually prefer it because I don't want to nut from head. I do want to nut from... I have now. It finally happened. Well...
I never have...
It happened before... Nah, never mind. Only one person has done it now that I think about it. Yep.
I've never nut from head before. It's never happened.
Yeah.
I don't even... I think like... If I nut from head, because usually you get head before you.
You gotta really know the dick to
like
make it bust with the mouth. Yeah.
I think some of the girls that I've been with in the past just did not know the dick well because they have not made me nut from head.
Nah,
like that. I've never had a girl make me nut from head.
She gotta know everything that make your toes curl and shit like that. Like, yeah.
And my girl now, she kind of does at this point, but it's not. I don't think.
I'll be mad.
It's not even like my girl.
Or I got mad.
Wait, mad about what?
The nutting from head.
Oh, I don't get mad. I
was like, damn, how you do this?
I would want it to happen, but I just know like some girls just don't have that ability to do it. It's like, you know,
it's a lot of work.
No, but some niggas think that like when they first start having sex, they think a girl is supposed to squirt. Like that's a natural thing that's just supposed to happen. But not all girls know how to squirt. Stop. I
have a very specific wiener. It's never not happened for me.
Okay, maybe you just know the vagina well. Maybe you just know it.
I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure it's definitely my penis because it curves up and it goes.
Oh, so it hits the.
It hits the spot perfect every time. I don't have to try.
Well, then you have a cheat code. That's not fair.
Not really. There are handicaps to having a curved penis. Doggy style sucks for my partners.
It does?
Yeah, because it hooks upward. I don't know. It depends on the cooter.
Yeah, because every coochie is built different.
Yeah.
Because the G-spot could probably be different for every girl, right?
I don't know, bro. I just know my dick do what it do. Get the job done every time.
There you have it, ladies.
Never fails.
If you're listening to this podcast. If you're listening to this podcast,
just embrace it. Start talking like Steve Brule.
I don't know who that is.
Oh man, you gotta watch Steve Brule. He's a character from Tim and Eric Awesome Show.
I never watched that.
He got a spinoff.
Oh, he has his own, like, on Adult Swim?
Yeah, he had it like way back in like 2006, maybe 2006. That's when he had his spinoff. Yeah, I think it was like 3 seasons. It's probably on HBO Max.
When did Tim and Eric Awesome Show come out? When did it first release?
2005. I don't know. It was on for a while.
I'm surprised they don't do it anymore. I feel like they could have took it longer.
Maybe. So probably.
Oh, they're probably old now, right?
Well, yeah, they're old and they do their own stuff. They just teamed up with A24 and Channel 5 to make a movie for HBO Max called This Place Rules. Yeah, Andrew Callahan just got exposed for sexually assaulting someone.
What the fuck?
Well, not exactly sexually assaulting, but like.
But wait, don't you know that Channel 5 is like on TV now? Like they have like a TV show.
Yeah.
I just saw. I think I saw a clip of it on TikTok where the guy from Channel 5, I don't know his name.
They're like edgy Vice.
Yeah, but they exposes one old guy for being a pedophile.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
On the thing, but yeah. Andrew Callahan recently got caught up.
But who is that? Who is Andrew Callahan?
He's the guy with the suit that talks to people.
What did he get exposed for?
Pestering. There was a girl that I guess he used to date or something. Mm-hmm. They were, I think, in the car hanging out. I don't know the facts. Don't fucking. Yeah, but they were hanging out.
It's all alleged.
They were hanging out, and he like took her hand and put it down his pants or something.
Was he dating this girl?
No, he used to date her, and he was like pestering her. And I think there was other girls that came out that he did similar shit to. Mm. And he admitted it. He admitted to it. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I guess he did the right thing, but there's no coming back from that.
No. Wait. So what is that like? Was he assaulting them basically? Like, is that assault?
Essentially, yes. That's like.
Okay, because I don't know.
Unconsensually.
Because I don't know.
Forcing someone to touch you.
They were together.
No, they used to date. And also, why are you? Why are you trying to rationalize it?
I'm not trying to rationalize it. I'm just trying to see like what she said. I'm not disbelieving like what
I know.
More than one girl comes out and says like this person did something to me, then it's probably true.
Well, the thing is he admitted to it, yeah. So it doesn't matter whether or not they were dating.
He's still gonna be able to do a show or no?
Eventually, yeah. The canceling never doesn't actually
really sticks. Yeah,
I mean, anything. It's not a real thing.
Admitted to it.
Yeah, he admitted to it. I guess he apologized. I don't know. I'm sure he'll atone in some way, shape, or form. He's not a bad person. It took him a lot shorter to like actually say something than anybody else that I've known getting sauced up by the Me Too girls. So
I mean,
it doesn't seem like people are gonna be that mad about it.
Yeah, because at least like he didn't try to lie about it for like years and try to deny it. Shit. At least he like admitted to it.
Rex Orange County got acquitted
for what?
for the 6 sexual assault charges he had.
Why the fuck is he getting assault charges? What the fuck?
I thought I told you about this.
You told me about no, I don't think you said it was Rex Orange
County. This
County.
happened like 2 months ago or something.
What the fuck?
Rex Orange County got
Do you think he actually did it, or do you?
No, he got acquitted. I just told you that.
No, but I'm saying that, okay, like, cause
they proved in court that he didn't actually do anything. There was CCTV footage, and at the time that the girl had talked about the things happening, they didn't happen. Because he was visible not doing the shit that they were talking about. So they just dropped the charges.
These girls must not like him then. They must hate his guts.
I don't know.
I feel like because I
don't know how that shit works, bro.
You said what?
I don't know how that shit works, bro.
What?
Women be doing shit and
no, because sometimes people could be doing shit, but they get acquitted because like the other person couldn't prove that the person did it.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like, so the person could have still done it, right? But they just like the courts didn't see any plausible like deniability to say that like.
All I know is I'm not finna stop listening to Rex Orange County.
Yeah,
I feel bad about that, but I don't. At the same, I definitely don't feel bad, but I feel bad.
If he got acquitted, if the court said,
I'm gonna just let it happen.
But if
is that my hat?
No, it's mine.
All right.
Why do you think you don't leave enough shit over here for me to steal from you, Chris?
I don't think you would steal from me.
I took a charger from you one time, like a long time ago. It was like a cube. It was like laying on your floor.
You son of a bitch.
You already had so many in your room.
I've been looking for that charger, that exact charger.
And I was broke.
For years.
No, you fucking didn't. You had like a couple others in that room. You were good. You didn't even notice it was missing.
I need another now.
I could take a lighter from your room and you wouldn't even notice.
You're not taking shit.
I could take your PS4, you wouldn't even notice.
I'd shoot you.
Over that
like
jet engine.
Not anywhere like gruesome. Nowhere that would kill you.
Chris, if I get shot anywhere, I'll die.
No, you won't. If I shoot below the belt, you're not gonna die.
Chris, if you know how many arteries there are in your legs?
I'm gonna shoot you in your knees.
That's even worse.
I'm gonna knock your kneecaps off.
Now you're killing my like life.
I'm gonna put a Ruger to your legs.
Don't they have like 45 cal like bullets in them or something?
I don't know, bro.
You know nothing about guns.
No,
you just be talking.
I just want a gun.
Why?
Why not? To be safe.
You can be safe without a gun.
So you're at the club, right? And
we don't have at the club.
No. Hypothetically,
give me a real hypothetical. Give me
what do you mean a real hypothetical, dickhead?
Real hypothetical.
Those things run completely counter to each other.
Give me a hypothetical that makes more sense with my life.
Okay, you're at the gas station. Right?
Okay, that makes sense.
A nigga walk up behind you, grab on your booty, and he look you in your eyes and he goes, "Give me your money or it's over with."
First of all, I don't know if he wants like
he brandishes a knife. He puts the knife up to your butthole. You got a gun in your fucking fanny pack. You got a gun sitting on your waist. Are you gonna fight him?
Damn, I want to make this like the same situation as the pizza like shit.
No, you're gonna you're gonna Cassidy McCree like roll over
but
behind a fucking
even if
counter.
I have a gun already, what am I gonna do if he already has a knife to my asshole?
Again, okay, it's a hypothetical, bro. And plus you got a gun on you. Just like hop forward or do a fucking Max Payne, jump backwards and pop him 6 times. That's all you have to do.
I want to see you do that shit.
I bet you I could hit every shot while I'm jumping.
Let's go get a nigga with a knife, right? You know what? I got knives. Let's go get a knife. J-Bo never mind. We can go get somebody else that has a gun. I know people that got guns. We can go get somebody with a gun. We'll let them give you the gun. I'll stand behind you with a knife, and we'll see what happens.
And we're gonna film it and put it on YouTube. And niggas are gonna see you get shot 6 times in the chest with a G19.
We get a gun that has like rubber bullets in it.
Nah.
Why not?
I need the stakes to be
no.
to be real.
Don't need to be that high though.
Nah.
See, you're crazy.
Nah, let me blast you.
What you said about yourself earlier is right. You like chaos.
Yeah.
And you're insecure.
Yeah.
How does that even correlate with each other like that?
I don't know. That's just who I am. It's just me.
That makes sense.
It's your boy, insecure and psychotic.
Sometimes I be thinking about you being in a relationship again, and I'm just like, Chris be kind of that asshole when he's in a relationship. Like you are.
That's why I seek out the girls that like that, like brats, women that want to be like.
You do like date women that do low key like that shit.
Yeah.
But why do you have to be that way? That's what I'm saying. Like, why do you feel like you need?
You burned my house to the ground. My whole family is dead. I'm that guy. I'm the guy that shrugs his shoulders.
But so that's, you just don't care. It just doesn't.
I have no clue why it is. I think it's because I watched my parents have a really toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
That's probably why you do like toxic music too. Like you low key like a lot of like.
I'm not a toxic person. I don't know. I'm also not actually like mean to my partners when it's just the two of us. It's it's when they're annoying me while I'm trying to get shit done that it's a problem.
You know that is fair, because like even if like we're like, if I'm bothering you, you're still the same amount of mean that you would be to like them.
Yeah.
So like I can see like
it's because I love you.
It's literally only towards your loved ones.
Bullying,
how you reacted to your sisters or to your mom and shit like that.
Yeah.
When they do shit, so I'm just like, it's not just me. Like he's with that with everybody he cares about.
You know I don't care about you when I'm way too nice.
That's a fact.
Yeah. If I'm not honest with you, pretty much.
Like, because I've noticed that with strangers before in the past, like especially when we used to hang out with that nigga Eric, and he used to annoy the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, this nigga Chris,
I didn't realize it.
nice.
I did not realize it fast enough with him.
I don't know how you like before that. You usually have been right about people.
I don't know.
You should not be around.
I don't know what it was. I think that was the beginning of my powers, my like abilities of like peeping people. I think that was the start of that.
Did you ever have like, remember like X, right?
Yeah.
What he did.
I had no suspicions.
Even at that point, you had none?
I had no idea. I mean, so that was like a thing that I was on the outside of, really. I didn't really pay enough attention to the key details, like being as young as she was when they started dating, because he was like 24.
Yes, and we were all like 18.
Bleep her name.
Yeah, we'll be.
Yeah, because I don't know what people's like.
Yeah, I get you. No, but yeah, I forgot about that key detail that he was 24.
Yeah, he was like 24 when they met,
and we were all like 18.
Yeah, like 19
at that time.
I think. Yeah, she's younger than me. Mm-hmm. She was like 17 at the time. What makes I'm pretty sure.
What year was that? Like 2016, 2017? Like when she was like around the time that she was dating him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all like 18, 19 at that time. Yeah,
I was probably 19.
I forgot then. She was fucking with a fucking 24-year-old.
Yeah.
At that age.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should have been key number one that we like should have saw.
Yeah.
In that shit. But I think most.
I mean, when you're that young, I feel like when I was that age, if I started dating a 24-year-old, mm-hmm. you wouldn't fucking bat an eye, would you? Like no one would care.
No.
But there's
knowing your age,
there isn't a 24-year-old girl on earth that's gonna be like, I'm gonna date an 18-year-old. Well, there are, but
nah, because some of them they'll still be fucking 18-year-olds.
Yeah, you can. I don't know. I look at 18-year-olds now at 25, and I'm like, bro, nah, I can't do this. You're in a different world. We ain't got shit in common.
Not at all. I don't even like.
I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, bro. I don't care about any of it.
Last year when I was kicking it with League and like and Jody and shit like that, and I was helping them out with their careers and shit, I was around more younger people and shit. And I was just like, a lot of y'all are stupid.
Hey, y'all,
like a lot of y'all, like I know
you're not like dumb, but like you stupid. You like
they
dumb.
were saying like a lot of dumb shit, and I'm just like, damn, were we this?
Yes, we were.
Yeah, we had to be
that stupid.
We were that stupid when we were younger.
There's this very specific type of stupid, you know.
But we were like purposely stupid. Like we
no, we weren't.
No, like we were purposely like doing like dumb shit.
There were times we were being stupid on purpose, but there was a lot of those times where we were just stupid.
Like stupid,
just
in the sense
plain
of like,
stupid,
just like making mistakes and shit like that, right?
Essentially, but that's your whole life. I mean, like saying things that are incorrect, just straight up wrong. Basically. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We had a lot.
And saying that shit with your whole chest.
Yeah, because even some of like the younger girls be like talking about and saying sometimes. I just be like, you don't.
Hey, how you know what young girls be talking about, bro? What's good? What's up with you, bro?
Because I was with League.
Okay.
A lot of time, and
he was I guess you got it. You got it.
Yeah, and they were saying a lot of dumb shit, and I would just be sitting there, just like. Anytime
you ever hear, bro, the way the like 18-year-old like toxic boys be talking to their girlfriends, be fucking crazy.
It'd be insane. I don't know how they talk to like, and then some of those girls.
Shorty, he just called you stupid.
Yes, and they just be accepting it, and I don't know how they do it. Like, because most of the girls our age now, like, they will not appreciate any type of way that you talk.
Girl, he just called you ugly and fat. You not gonna say nothing? You gonna stay with his ass? You gonna fuck him after this? What you mean?
No, there was one where they had you remember Francine from Arthur? Mm-hmm. They had this picture. It was like when everybody was doing the Arthur memes and shit like that. And I think she was sitting there with her friends, and she was just like, he told me to sit there and shut my fat ass up. And her friend asked her, so what did you do after that? I sat there and shut my fat ass up. And I'm just like, that's like how some girls that age like accept it. Mm-hmm. I think once they start loving themselves and like realizing a lot of the dudes that they date aren't shit, then they'll come out of it. But
yeah,
I'm definitely not gonna be the nigga there to save them or be around like that.
Yeah, it's weird. Niggas is weird.
I just don't like that. I can be around some younger people like that, right? Because there's some people at work. Well, I switched locations, but at my old job, some of the younger people, I could talk to them like that. And we're not even that old, bro. We're both 25, so it's not like we're super old or anything. Yeah. But it's just a huge difference between the 18-year-old.
Yeah, like
and the
your mind works different when you actually
and a lot of the
get
shit
into being an adult.
Dumb niggas want to do, like I don't want to do. Like they want to be out all night on a Saturday night. I'm like, Nah,
I'm Gucci, bro. I don't need that at all. That's stupid.
I want to go play Overwatch with the homies at the crib, bro.
I got other stuff. Rather than most things, I could be doing something better, like than being at the club.
Even though we've never
honestly anything that I have to spend money on if I'm not about to fuck afterward is not worth it at this point.
It's not. I mean, like even most of the time when my girl comes,
I don't mean that, but.
I mean, like whenever me and my girl comes over, we like just kick it here and watch TV, or she'll be in the bed while I'm like playing Overwatch with you guys. So it's like that's like a more calmer night that I like to have. Even when we were like younger, we didn't even go.
It's what you'll appreciate when you're old and gray, you know,
pretty much
from life.
Close the window because it's cold as fuck.
Oh no.
Fuck this cold.
You want to smoke? Yeah.
Oh God, I have to take the fattest shit in the world soon. I'm like,
bro, think about how much of a legend Playboi Carti is. Like, imagine being Playboi Carti right now.
Not saying shit. That's what he does. Exactly. Like, he don't have to.
I'm sure he's
the first artist to come up with that shit though, of like having this like mysteriousness to him.
I don't give a. That's not what I mean. I mean like.
No, I mean like
everything surrounding him is like. Playboi Carti, you know.
Other than the fact that like he's a bad dad, like he's pretty solid.
Nah, I fuck with that part too. That makes it.
I think we had that conversation before though.
His character.
I think we had that conversation before that like to be great, you kind of have to be like a shit dad.
That boy is still 16 years old at heart.
Him and
he don't need to be. Neither one of them need to be parents.
Well, I think Nizzy said it best. He was like, when you're rich, you don't have to act your age. Like, you can do whatever you want.
Well, you don't have to, but you probably should.
You should, but I mean, I think that's what makes Carti and Uzi's music so good is the fact that like it doesn't feel like it's aging.
Yeah.
So I guess they need to keep that personality.
I hope they don't do that forever, but yeah.
Age?
Yeah.
Or their music.
I mean, you can make the same type of music, but if they don't mature as artists, which Playboi Carti is very good at doing.
I think what they're both
his
good
music
at,
changes so much from project to project.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the versatility, them both having versatility. It's not like their music sounds the same. I think they're able to adapt to whatever. Like they still can work with the younger niggas and shit like that.
Yeah.
And still make solid music.
Do you know who Blade is?
Blade, yeah. He's the one that came up with Yeat's what's it called? Preset. Yeah, his preset. He came up with he helped Yeat make his preset for his vocals and shit.
That's not what I was talking about. That's not what I think he's known for. He's in
That's
Drain
not what
Gang.
he's known for, but like he did help. That is a fact though.
That's what you know about him?
Yeah, that's one of the things I know about him. Yeah, okay. But he also used to have a totally different look.
He used to produce for Young Lean and
yeah, I heard he did that too. Yeah, but he's really
good.
He's like he came out with an album last year that was pretty decent. I didn't listen to all of it, but Blade, he does some pretty cool shit. I mean, he was I think he was early on to like Slay World and all those niggas like Summers and Autumn and shit like that.
Yeah,
he kicked it with them and he got some music with them. But Blade completely switched up like his image.
Mm-hmm. I think him and Cardi are doing the next project together. I think he's producing it.
I can see that happening.
I hope I want to see that shit happen.
I want this year I want Autumn to get some more like mainstream appeal, but like I think I said this before, Autumn doesn't do enough.
I don't think he moves right.
He doesn't. I hate like I just saw Summers with Trippie Redd, so they might do some shit together. People still kind of
Summers was beefing with Lucky, right?
No, Summers was beefing with Jay's. He was beefing with Jay's for like a minute, but they just dropped that beef.
I thought there was something going on between Summers and Lucky too.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think people were probably like probably wanted music from them, from Summers and Lucky, but I can see that happening. But Autumn and Summers, they don't try to do a lot of features. Like they haven't gone on like a huge feature run like that. Like they'll do features with people that are probably lower than them or are probably in the same like area as them or tier, but they haven't tried to get. I'm like last year or the year before, Autumn lied about having a Lil Uzi feature. But that was because him and Yeat were kind of like beefing with each other still. Yeah. Like, and I don't even think that beef should last anymore and it was all because of like who started the sound, Yeat or Autumn, for what they were doing. Or Autumn was saying he basically helped Yeat like get to where he is today. Basically,
that's not untrue, correct?
It's not super untrue because when Autumn and Summers were up, like before, like Yeat was even like known as Yeat, like he was like kicking it with them and making music with them and shit.
I mostly give Yeat the flowers for doing it himself.
Yeah,
I think they all work together as like a trio of like people that came together.
Yeah, they did. They worked well because they. I think Autumn was like showing he released like a screenshot of Yeat basically fanning out to like Autumn and shit like that, which I think is unfair because like if somebody enjoys you and shit like that,
that's not something you should use against them.
Yeah, like, as a knock against them and shit like that, which I thought it was unfair to see because I love Autumn, but Autumn does do goofy shit sometimes where I'm just like you literally didn't have to do that, and that was one of the moments where I was just like Autumn, you kind of look like a goofy doing that because it's just like. This is somebody who probably still like looks up to you in a way.
I need to get a fidget spinner, dude.
Do you think so?
I think I need to get a fidget spinner because I just be doing shit because I have nothing else to do.
It's your fucking ADHD.
Yeah.
No, but Autumn definitely be doing a lot of goofy shit. Yeat I have not seen him do anything wrong in the situation. They sent diss tracks toward each other like I think a year or two ago. But other than that, it hasn't been like anything too much that I've seen from Yeat and Autumn like having any back and forth. Yeat is too big at this point to really care about it.
Rappers are so weird, bro.
Yeah, you guys are.
I guess. I guess you could count me in that. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you are.
I do rap, yeah.
I mean, but yeah, maybe not on that level yet. But like, yeah, I see what you mean though. I mean, I don't think you would get into situations like that because you just.
Yeah, I just mind my own fucking business.
You say that now. Until like you got
I damn near like want it a little bit, but like I don't at the same time.
You want beef?
Yeah, but I'm not ready yet.
I don't know. Like if you had to diss somebody, if you had to make a diss track, do you think you would be able to make something?
I think I would tear someone apart, but like
would you say some shit that like cuts?
It's a couple like levels to like winning a beef. You can win rap beef by not saying anything. Just let someone make themselves look stupid.
That's kind of what Drake did to Joe Budden. So
yeah,
that kind of like makes sense.
Yeah,
but I feel like you got to be on a certain level to do that, to not give a fuck, because people didn't press Drake to like do a diss track towards.
Yeah, they also didn't press him about being a. Never mind.
Press him about being what?
Nothing.
Oh, you talking about the?
I'm not trying to Soulja Boy myself.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You got to show respect to the old heads.
I mean, yeah. But either way, like, I don't know. I don't think many people can do the diss by not dissing.
Yeah.
Like, not many people can do that. Drake can do that because he's Drake.
I don't think you have to be up. I think you have to understand the situation as it is, and be like, okay, so what is this about? Is this like, why are we doing this? Are we doing this because of some money? Are we doing this because of like fucking whatchamacallit, like
over a woman or something?
Representation, or not representation.
What?
It starts with an R. It's so specific, but whatever.
Royalties?
No. Respect, I guess. The word isn't respect, but I'll say respect. Is this about respect, or is this about a woman? And if it's about a woman, you could pretty much just like say what?
What do you think the main ones are though that makes like somebody want to diss somebody? I think it's money and women. I think those are like the main two.
Yeah, it's money and women and credit, I guess, are the three things.
Credit,
usually
definitely
like.
Credit. Well, credit.
I think credit more important. So than anything.
Yeah, credit might be the most one that people argue about.
It's also the easiest one to not beef about. Just give the nigga credit.
Nah, cause sometimes that shit, niggas do be lying about like about.
You're right. There was one thing about a beat that I saw Rob Banks snap on a producer about. All he did was like put some fucking bells in, and then he left, and then he tried to be like, y'all niggas owe me $200,000.
Niggas only do that because the song does well.
Yeah.
If the song didn't do well, they wouldn't complain about it.
Yeah.
That's literally why some beef spark, because they didn't. Some niggas just don't know how to negotiate, and I'm not even saying that I know how to negotiate contracts and shit, but on the level of where like they're at, like they don't know how to negotiate shit, and especially when they be hating like a little bit, and they don't know that like they think like this song isn't gonna do well for this person, and then when it does like bang and like everybody loves it and shit, and so the song starts getting millions of streams, and then like that person is seeing a lot of success from it, they want to be there to get part of that success and part of that money, but they didn't negotiate that for themselves. It's like you didn't say if you wanted a percentage or just get paid out, because like most of the time some people can get royalties, they can ask for royalties, a percentage of it, some type of equity, or they can just get paid out for that day of that work that you did, which most people should probably just like, it's kind of hard to say like
I'm cool just getting paid for the day. I don't know.
But if that song blows up,
I'm not most niggas. If the song blows up, I'm still not gonna be mad because I genuinely just enjoy making music.
I mean, if anything, that gives you more opportunity.
Yeah.
I think that's what some niggas don't be thinking about.
I don't think there's really a loss. I understand the importance of money, but I don't personally care that much. I do want like property and shit like that, but I know that the shit's gonna come.
I mean, do you feel okay? But you say that now. But do you think you yourself, your personality would change if you were to get more money, like tomorrow, off of making music?
I think I would be a lot more careful about where I put my voice.
What do you mean?
Like, if somebody sends me a demo or an open or some shit, and they're like, "Hey, you want to hop on this?" I feel like if I listen to it and I don't like it, then no, I'm not gonna do that.
I feel like it's harder for you to even want to listen to people's shit, because if you get a beat that sounds anything similar to something that somebody sent you, they'll be able to be like, "Oh, I sent him this, and now he remixed it, and now he's using it for his song." So that can spark.
Why would why would that come up?
I feel like that happens sometimes.
I think me personally, I have enough of an auditory my auditory recognition is most of who I am. But like, I feel like if I heard a beat that someone sent me an open for, I would be like, okay. And then I would hear the beat that somebody wants me to rap over. I wouldn't like find a beat also.
No, I'm saying
like if I had money, I'm not finna just be like listening to BeatStars beats anymore.
No. I'm saying like if somebody sends you like maybe this was before you became like before you got money, right? Mm-hmm. They sent you a beat and they said they wanted you to rap over this. You didn't accept it, but then you found another beat. You didn't know it sounded similar to the other one that you had listened to like years before, and then you drop a song.
Are the drums different? And it's just the same melody or sample?
It could be like a similar loop. Like maybe it's from like the same pack of like loops that somebody sent to you, and then like another person used it.
So they're similar, but they're not the same, are they?
But then somebody is saying
what's
that like
different? Are the drums completely different?
Yeah, you can say that.
Because if the drums are different, then I'm gonna be like, it's not the same beat. Suck my dick.
But then somebody could be upset about that and be like, no, he stole my beat. Then that can spark beef.
All right, cool. That's the situation where I don't say anything because you're just making yourself look dumb. They're completely different songs, dude. Smile on Steel, Scrungo Felicius from
Scrungo Felicius,
Boofy Stinky Man. No,
you're not giving a fuck. Then
I'm not finna give a fuck. It's just if I am more popular than that person, I'm gonna be like, all right, bet he can have the clout. I don't care.
If this is like the little morsel of clout that you're trying to get, then go ahead.
Yeah, then sure. They're gonna pull up on me at a show and be like, hey nigga, fuck you, and I'm gonna be like, bet.
Hey, fuck that nigga. Nah, you can't do that.
Hey, beat that nigga ass. Nah, I wouldn't. Travis, you say I can't do that. We'll see one day.
Chris, you gonna end up in a similar Travis Scott situation if you do that shit.
Nah, I'm saying like to be able to point someone in a direction and have them go. Mm-hmm. I think I'll be able to do that eventually.
No, I'm saying you can do it with success, yes, but I'm saying that like you shouldn't do it because of like the lawsuit that you can fucking get for that shit.
How would you prove me saying words?
Somebody
privately.
Recording?
Who's recording?
It's Smilon.
So wait, is this all happening? Hypothetically speaking, this is happening at a show.
This is happening at a show. Yes. No. Yeah.
I think what's gonna end up happening is niggas gonna be like, "Hey, fuck you," and I'll be like, "All right, they know where I be at." So I need you to do this, and it's just gonna get done behind closed doors, privately. I'm not.
So you gonna have some thugs with you, nigga?
Nah.
Nah. You finna get the raunchiest
How do you know I already
from
don't?
Robbins to be a like one of your cousins or some shit.
Not from Robbins.
You not gonna hire one of your cousins?
Not from Robbins. No, not one of my cousins. They have their own lives and they're happy.
What if you want to give?
Well,
them
they're not
bread?
happy, but I don't know. I don't know if you are or are not happy.
Yeah, I don't want to say his name, but
there are other people that exist.
You're not gonna give Murder K like a job as a
no. He's got multiple children.
Oh, so you don't want to help feed his family, like your nieces?
Well, I mean, of course, I want to help feed my sister's
so
kids.
You don't want to give the nigga a job.
I don't think I have to give somebody a job for that. Well, of course, I want to give someone I don't want to just give people money. I never want to just give people money. There's
such a piece of shit right now.
No. So wait, if you had like $1 million, you're just gonna hand your brother money?
My brother specifically, I would give him money because of how much he's helped me.
Nah, I'm not finna hand you shit. You gonna have to work for this. It's gonna be way more generous than the position that you get. Cool, you got kids, but you need to. So you can't just like. You have to have a plan. I'm not finna just hand you money and be like, okay, take that, and you gonna take that and do whatever the fuck.
OG asked you for some money.
If my mom asks me for money, of course, because that's my mom.
See,
that's completely different.
Bro,
that's completely different. That's the same thing as like, I'm a mama's boy. Let's get that clear. Yeah, you're not.
Well,
You're literally the opposite.
I almost got mad, but I had like I thought about it for a second. Yeah,
you're very much the opposite of a mama's boy. You are not a mama's boy.
But
I am a mama's boy. What she wants, she gets.
My sister, like if they ask, like if I had money like that, I would just give because I know how much my brother and my sister help me out. It's how you think about you think your mom has helped you out a lot, right?
Of course.
So you would just give her the money,
not because she's helped me out a lot, but because that's the dynamic being already continuing to be what it is. If my mom had $1 million and she could help me do something, then I'm just gonna get it because that's my mom. She believes in me. Right. Whatever my mom wants, I'm going to let her. So if your mom,
if you had, let's say you had 30 mil in the bank, right? Your mom asks you for $50K. Are you giving it?
She's getting $50,000. I know whatever my mom is going to do with that money is way more than whatever one of my random cousins who I barely know or like.
No. Let's say a cousin, Adrian. Let's say
Adrian. No, he's not. No, I love him, but he you gotta work. You have to work. If you're a man.
But he's the cousin.
If you are a man and you ask me for money, you're not finna get it. That's just off rip.
So if I come to you and I say, Chris,
if you are a man and you ask me for money, you're not getting $1.
Chris,
you better ask me for a job. I will help you for the rest of your life. But this, you know good and goddamn well that it's way more beneficial to be in a position to work for that money and have job security.
Then it is just at
a way more generous rate than a fucking job than Amazon is gonna give you. I'll pay you $35 an hour to like look at my emails 10 times.
So you'll
open 10 emails, read them, and you're good for the day. I'll give you $300 for that day. You can do it every day for a week. I'll give you that. You specifically, that'll be your job. No, nigga.
If I'm working for you, I should have a better job than that. I should be like,
you can literally pick what you want, of course. Oh. I was just saying the easiest thing.
I feel like that's something you should give to like a little cousin or some shit like that. That's like in your family.
They're not getting $300, but I was gonna give you I was gonna give you $300 a day to do that.
No, first of all, no, you're not paying me $300 a day. I'm doing a different job that's gonna be at a much higher rate. Like I want equity in whatever your company is. If I'm doing like if I'm not important to like what.
Of course you would. Of course you would. But I don't know what you would want to do.
Like if it's family, like if we're giving money to family, and like depending on who it is, like your mother, you said off rip.
It depends on what you're doing.
But you're saying your mother off rip is getting money.
She's getting $50,000.
Now what if one of your sisters needs something?
It depends on what they want. It depends on what they want.
What if they just want to take a trip somewhere, and they know you got the money to pay for it?
Where are they taking a trip?
I don't know. What are your sisters? Wherever your sisters said they wanted to go.
Yeah, they can get it, but they can have it. but like, but again, that's how I was raised. That's how I was raised, type shit. To take care of the women around me.
Fair.
And do whatever I have to do to make them happy. That's how I was built up.
But all the men in your family are just fucked. They got to work for it.
Yeah, it's just kind of. I don't know.
What about your brother?
That's just how it got to be. No, he got to work. If you gotta work, if anybody else in my life has to work, you gotta work.
Okay, so do you feel like I'm a brother to you?
Yeah, you gotta work.
I gotta work?
You gotta work.
Come on, bro.
You can't just have shit for free. You're a man. You're a man. Anything else? Nah, bro. Anything else is a leech.
But other rappers be giving their homies money for nothing.
Them niggas. Them niggas weird. Them niggas is weird and they wrong. I'm helping you, bro. You need it. You need it.
I can't just like get it off the strength.
Absolutely not.
Come on.
I fuck with you. I give you a loan, but you still gotta work for that loan.
But it's a loan.
Shit for free.
You saying I gotta pay that shit back?
That's what the work does.
How am I pay $50K
by
back?
Working? Idiot. Duh.
Bro, this nigga, bro. I can't just get it off the strength. I'm gonna go fuck with Cardi and them, bro.
Cool. Go fuck with Cardi. Get his booking information. and try to engineer something.
Because you're not giving shit off the strength. I don't even think Cardi giving shit off the strength like that.
I'm not
probably doing that same.
I'm not giving no grown ass man no fucking money. If you can't get it on your own by working, you're not getting it from me. That's a for sure. That's like easy.
All right, you're right. You're not even wrong.
My uncle came into my my room the other
that's
day.
another thing.
Did I tell you about this?
No. I was just gonna say. I think a lot of men in your life have also tried to ask you for shit. And knowing that you didn't really have it like that, they tried to take as much as they could. So
no. It's more like I watched a lot of the men in my life take care of themselves, and because of that, I want to be able to take care of myself and whoever my partner is. Do you think it was
sometimes to their detriment though? Because you know how black men can be sometimes like
to their mental health, of course, but like I don't know. That's just part of the fun. I enjoy it. Like I said, I like the girls that want to be taken care of, and I like the girls that want to like be.
I like girls
be like bullied and bully me. It's a two-way street. So you do be peeping that I like bully the women that I'm with. They bully the fuck out of me.
You,
yeah. Okay. Good.
It with the last girl that you were with.
Yeah.
I think you just get off to that shit, but that's okay because I kind of do too. When my girl is like a little moody and she's mean to me, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I just noticed that women do that. Like when they be moody, they just like to be like really mean.
Well, yeah, I guess that's anybody.
Come on, Chris. You can't just be.
Why'd you say my name
misogynistic?
Like that? Come on, Chris.
No,
come on, Chris.
Like just you don't want to.
Misogyny is gay. Imagine hating women. That's real gay. Wait, that sounds real gay to me.
No, I'm doing it just to be ironic.
No, you're gay. That's queer.
You're super queer. You wore a crop.
What?
That's more.
How is that gay? That's a shirt.
I said queer, not gay.
That's a shirt, bro.
Okay, but you're more.
It's a piece of clothing. What about that?
It looked good. I'm not denying it looked good.
Oh yeah. Oh you like the way I look in a crop top, Lorenzo?
I was just complimenting you to make you feel comfortable. All right. Stop doing it. That's so I hope I can see that on the camera and zoom in on that shit. I have to take the biggest shit in the world. I kind of want to pause.
How long have we been recording?
I don't know. I still want to keep recording, but I still have to take a shit.
You can pause it. And I kind of want to smoke.
Okay, let's pause.
We'll be right back after these ads.
Yeah, because I have to take a.
Let's make fake ads.
Shit. Make fake ads?
Yeah, let's make fake ads.
Okay, we can do that. All right, hold on. All right, I have to take a shit, so we'll be back.
Welcome back from those ads.
I switched to some shorts. Oh my god, that was a big ass shit I had to take. Oh, I'm in my lounging shorts, so excuse that, everybody.
It's 8:00 at night.
It is 8:00.
That's why I'm yawning. I'm also drinking Four Loko watermelon.
And it's 12% alcohol.
12% alcohol, Four Loko watermelon. Get yours today. I
really want a Four Loko sponsor.
I genuinely do.
I feel like you could get it.
I think I'm gonna pull it off.
I think you just need to make a song called for Four Loko, and just like.
Well, I already said sipping off Four Loko with your boo in the beginning of.
You
Top
just gotta
Chef.
keep pushing it. Just
yeah,
keep
I gotta really like make that a character, like a character quality.
We might have to add that into some videos, like.
I will,
or do
and some selfies.
Kind of like
I'm gonna start making posts and at Four Loko on every single Instagram post.
I feel like you should have you should just buy as much like Four Loko merchandise as you can, and just get like shirts, hats.
I'm gonna engineer a crossover between Supreme and Four Loko. I'm gonna have them make a Supreme puffer jacket with Four Loko and Supreme box logos on it. And that's just gonna be hard.
Or you get like a Montclair style, like.
I already said puffer jacket. I think brand wise, it would make the most sense for me to work with like Supreme.
No, yeah, definitely.
But I fuck Supreme, but like I think it would make the most sense.
But like, okay, my thing is, why is the Moncler jacket like something everybody wants now? Like, you can get one of those types of jackets at like.
Is it something that everybody wants? I think most shit with fashion is like niggas just want shit because other niggas have shit and shit is expensive.
You piece of shit.
It was empty.
I almost drank this though.
Yeah. Damn.
Did you fucking put your ash in here?
No.
Then what the fuck? What else? What would be the only other reason you would put water in here? Why would you
pissed in it? I thought you realized that. How did you not realize that? You thought I just filled it up with water?
I'm holding your hot piss.
Yeah.
Why? And you probably pissed somewhere on the bottle too.
No, I didn't. I'm very good at that. I in my depressive episodes, I have no motivation. Therefore, I can't get out of my room. So I'll pick up.
So that's why you said never mind.
Yeah.
How did you even aim all of your piss into there?
I just stuck the head of my dick in it. No. Or not the head of my dick. I took the urethra and I pointed that directly in the bottle. And you make sure that there's a pocket where air can escape so it doesn't like come backwards, because if you piss in the bottle and there's nowhere that air can go, it doesn't want to go in the bottle, so it all comes out.
It is, you've done this way too many times.
Yeah.
Look, and I used to have to, when I lived in this city, I had like gallons of piss like in the closet, because
depression will do that.
It was that, and the fact that every time I had to go to the bathroom, one of them niggas would be in the bathroom. So yeah. I could not go to the fucking bathroom. Yeah. For shit. So I always had to fucking piss in a bottle.
That's why. It's not why I moved out of my apartment. I moved out of that apartment because I didn't want to be there anymore.
Mm-hmm. But either way, it's just like
I just want to be alone type shit. With a lover, but mostly alone.
I mean, you could be alone there sometimes, right? Like, you wouldn't be bothered too much, right?
No, but I would just have my tiny ass room.
Oh yeah, that room was like kind of small. Yeah, that's what I hate. Every time I get into a new apartment, I've always gotten like the smallest room or no room at all. This happened like since I've like been able to like live on my own and shit. Or I've had to share a room with somebody. Like, yeah, that's been like one of the things that happened. Like I remember me and my brother we lived with our dad for a while, and we had to share a room together. And
I used to share a room with my brother. We had bunk beds.
You and Petey?
Yeah. We had a bunk bed and we had 2 TVs in our room. I would be playing Wind Waker while he was watching Animal Planet.
I don't know why I couldn't imagine him watching Animal Planet like that.
Nah, he loves animals. I wouldn't say he loves animals, but I know he knows a lot of like useless information about animals and shit.
I think that's the type of information I have. It's just useless facts about shit that don't really matter. But I kind of love it, because I feel like in situations where it matters, that shit will help.
I am so
like
horny.
If somebody came up to gunpoint, okay, don't tell me that. If somebody came up to gunpoint telling me that, saying like, what's the color of Sora's shoes or some shit like that, or what's
what color are Sora's shoes, Lorenzo?
No, fuck. I'd be dead. Aren't they like
red?
Yellow? The red?
It depends.
See,
I think in the first game they're red.
There had to be a game where they were yellow. I remember them being yellow at a certain point. I feel like they were. Probably in Chain of Memories, I think. I forget. But either way, I would probably be I'd probably be right either way, so I probably wouldn't die. I mean, if somebody were to come up to you with some like trivial shit and have a
They are yellow.
Yeah. Hey. I'm not dead. I'm not dying from that shit.
I am.
What's something trivial somebody could like have you at gunpoint about, questioning you? And
no, I'm dying. If I'm keeping it a buck with you, I'm dead. So if somebody comes up and is like, give me a useless fact, I won't have anything ready.
It'll be all of it will be like non-useless. It'll be like good information.
Information comes and goes from my mind. I don't think about things. I don't retain information for very long.
Nah, you retain information about like politics and shit like that.
Yeah, but I don't have any like trivia, and if any pressure was applied, I wouldn't be thinking about like useless facts. I would just be thinking about how I'm going to kill this person.
All right, if somebody played a Lil Wayne, was telling you to name this song, and they did a Lil Wayne verse, do you think you would be able to name
I don't like Lil Wayne. You didn't know that about me?
Oh my God,
yeah, I'm not a Lil Wayne fan.
Why? Why is that a thing?
I think I like
I'm not even a huge
I like
Wayne
some
fan.
Lil Wayne songs, but like I can't. I was never like.
Well, he is part of that era of like early 2000s rap that you don't like.
Yeah.
For some odd reason. Well, no, it's not even odd at this point. I actually kind of agree with you, because
that shit is bad.
To some of that shit.
Let's be honest about that. Early 2000s rap is so shitty.
So 50 Cent is definitely somebody you dislike.
50 Cent sucked, but like, I know he would demolish me as a rapper. I just don't like. I don't like early 2000s beat selection. And most of that shit wasn't for me anyway. So,
I mean, most of the I could see the beats, but so is it more of the beats or is it more like the lyrics?
It's the beats and the way niggas like rapped. I don't have very many people that were around in the 2000s that I'm still a fan of outside of like Kanye West, Andre 3000, and Jay-Z.
So you did like,
and I don't even like two of them right now.
Kanye and Hove?
Yeah.
So 3 Stacks is still like up there for you. Yeah. He hasn't lost any.
None.
Well, I think that's mainly because he's not a capitalist or anti-Semitic like.
I mean, it's because Andre 3000 is just an artist through and through. Like, he just wants to be able to make shit and be happy, and for the most part, he succeeded at that. So when it comes down to like picking someone to be the blueprint, I think that he's that. Also, he was like kind of 2000s rap Prince, kind of. Not the Prince of 2000 rap, but like Prince, you know what I mean? Like Purple Rain Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. He was like that when it came down to like fashion and shit like that. The way he like didn't give a shit at all.
Well, he did say the South is here to stay.
What? How do those two things connect?
I was trying to make it connected.
No, I just think Andre 3000 is really cool, like as a human being, and I want to be able to. I think that it's cool that someone existed prior to me that made it, prior to Tyler and prior to Steve Lacy, that made it okay to not exactly present yourself as just basic straight man with baggy clothing.
He did that at the beginning of his career, but then you started to see him slowly dip out of that. I think it was a certain album where like he finally started.
I wouldn't even say like slowly, because they had only like 3 albums.
3 albums, something like that.
They didn't have a lot of projects.
They did,
but they were also in the Dungeon family, so they were making music for a really long time. By the time they became like popular.
Are you ever terrified of like what Andre is feeling right now, to the point like he's perfected rap so much that he has nothing else to rap about like that? Are you terrified of like getting to that point?
Nah, Andre 3000 seems like if he wanted to, he could, but he doesn't want to get in the way of like new acts.
I mean, but
he's on record as saying that.
But I mean, he's been on record saying that like he feels like he has nothing else to rap about.
I think he's done what he needs to do, but I don't think he literally has nothing else. If he wanted to get into the studio, he could. But that's very clear by the fact that he made the December verse. And I also think it's even more badass that he's like, I just don't have anything, and then he made the December verse.
What?
That nigga said, I hold the bitch up like Simba. I drop that hoe down. This is Silk Money's part. I hold the bitch up like Simba, then drop the hoe down like December. Put dick up in her like an enema. Fuck that little bitch like she my enemy. And then Andre comes and goes, hold that bitch down like a gurney. Hypothermia, deep ocean journey, and some pink turning green. Warning, warning. And he did that whole fucking, like, it's literally just like he makes a movie in a verse, and after recording that, he's like making up the sequel to the movie that he just made, and he decides not to do that.
That's what's dope to you?
Yeah. You should listen to the song. You'll understand what I mean. It's fucking amazing.
And it's fucked up because I haven't listened to too much 3 Sacks like that, but I do know he's amazing. He has, you know that one song he does with UGK, Players Anthem?
Yeah.
Yeah, like his...
International Players
They hated the fact that I think he took out the drums or some shit like that in the beginning portion of like the song. And then right when the members...
Who hated that?
It's one of the members of UGK. Like they explicitly said that, like one of the producers that was helping him work on the song explicitly stated that they said that
he made the right call.
Yeah, no, he did. But they were saying like when the song was first made, when 3 Sacks sent back his verse and shit like that, they said that they hated it at first. Like it didn't make sense to them.
Nah, I think Buddy's a genius.
He is. I mean, that's why the song is like as good as it is.
I'm also I produce music too, and right. I love letting beats like breathe and shit like that. Like
or give it like some type of build up.
Yeah.
Because like once you drop the 808s and the drums into the song,
that's when the song actually starts. I also like hearing niggas rap over shit without drums and shit like that. Playboi Carti did that a lot on
I think he did that in a long time.
Die Lit.
Or in
there are 808s on Long Time. I think they're more subs than 808s, but
yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, but either way, like Andre kind of did like a good thing in that sense, where he, I think, it just displays like his ability to like.
He's just a great fucking like storyteller.
Yeah, because even in that song, like it was like a build up, like and then like
I typed a text to a girl I used to see saying that I chose a cutie pie with whom I want to be.
You remember
every word.
Every fuck.
And it's like, I apologize if this message gets you down.
What's the one song with Rick Ross that you always get excited about?
Devil in a New Dress by Kanye West.
You always get excited when that song comes.
I used to.
Nah, because on New Year's you were pretty lit.
They played it. I didn't get that late. But that was also like a different time where niggas were young and more powerful. But I'm still. I think I'm even more powerful than I was in 2019. Mm-hmm. It's just where I am choosing to put my energy that matters the most. And now at parties, that's not where at parties or kickbacks, I don't want to put any energy into that shit.
I don't blame you.
I'm
you kind of already did before. I remember when you and Jeremy went to that one party and he got really drunk and puked on himself.
Yeah, and I had to drive him home.
Bro, how the fuck? Okay, how did that happen?
I don't know. He was depressed about what was going on with his now fiance. Mm-hmm.
No, that couldn't have been like.
It was part of it. Like
No, I'm saying I didn't think it was at that time. I thought that it was.
They weren't together. Remember, because after that he got with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Oh, and so was he just like fucking destroying himself that night? Just like.
Yeah. He was destroying himself on other nights too, but she stayed.
Fuck.
There was also him hooking up with those the Asian girl that he used to work with.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember her
multiple times, and also hooking up with her, the original Asian girl, and then also his now fiance, all on the same day.
I know he regrets that, but That shit was still.
That nigga went crazy.
That shit was still kind of dope. Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie.
We shouldn't commend him for that. And he would if he was here, he'd be like, "Don't give me my flowers for that. That's so fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. I regret it."
Yes, he does.
Nah, son. That's baller as hell. So baller.
I feel like piece of shit for commending. At the time, I was commending him for that. I don't think I commend him for that now, but at the time I was.
I mean, yeah, no, don't cheat on your wife. I'll tell her.
Well, he's not gonna do that. Yeah, if he does, I'll tell.
Yeah, I'm snitching.
Yeah, because I don't even.
I made a promise.
That much of it. No, I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, he shouldn't do. He's not gonna do that. But either way, like, after 30 Seconds is a genius. I just feel like some people might be terrified by that aspect of being so good at rap that you have nothing left to talk about. And people say that Erykah Badu kind of fucked him up. Do you believe that?
No. Of course not.
They feel like she's super toxic and like she fucked him up.
Most of the reason why from what I've seen, it seems like he mostly just doesn't want to do it. Like, it's not what he wants to be doing. At some point it was fashion and he had a clothing line. It didn't succeed, but he's okay with it. And I think that so long as he gets to try the shit that he wants to, then I'm happy just watching him do whatever the fuck he wants. I don't care. If Tyler were to stop rapping right now for like 6 years, I'd be okay.
Well, I mean, did you listen to the last album, though?
No. I listened to some of it and I watched some of the videos, but I don't know. I feel like at this point I spend too much time like listening, trying to find new shit and experience new emotions through music. Fair. And working on my own music to like
I think I've been
give a shit.
Looking back more than looking forward.
Nah.
Like my channel a lot of the time is about like
you make retrospectives.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah.
Especially I didn't think I'd get that much because I was looking, I don't know if you went back and looked at any of the comments from that video, but
nope.
It was a lot of people that like I didn't know that fucked with Wintertime heavy.
Now people love retrospectives and people love their niche being paid attention to. That's a really big thing on YouTube right now where like or at least for me, I watch a shit ton of retrospective videos.
I will watch 3 hour, 5 hour videos about retrospectives.
Shit that don't matter, shit I don't care about.
I was just watching one about, do you remember that game Lost Planet?
Mm-hmm.
I just watched a retrospective video about that.
I'm trying to avoid it, but also and I watch like history shit. I'm probably finna start like paying for Audible because
they do have some good shit on Audible.
I peeped that I haven't been listening to music as much. I've more been like listening to podcasts or a specific one.
I've been listening to, there's 3 specifically that I listen to.
I need a fidget spinner.
Huh?
Do you see me throwing my phone right now?
You definitely need a fidget spinner or a stress ball or some shit. But I've been listening to, you gotta listen to this one podcast called Believe in the Red Flag. It's like really good.
You told me to. I'll check it out, but like I don't know.
Actually, never mind. I don't think it'll be for you. I don't think.
Why is that?
It's kind of relationship heavy sometimes.
I'm okay with that. I don't know. It depends. The one
they aren't red pill type of niggas.
I know. Yeah. The one that I listen to right now is Emergency Intercom. I want to fuck both of them.
It's 2 women.
No, it's Drew and Inya. Drew Phillips and Inya Umanzor. They were like on Vine, and they left Vine to come to YouTube when Vine fell to pieces.
Did they make it on YouTube at least?
Yeah, they did a great job. They in fact, or Drew at least, had a YouTube Red show, and that didn't succeed. But
it didn't?
No.
Well, a lot of those YouTube Red shows don't.
No, of course they didn't. Of course, none of them did.
Like I think MatPat had a fucking YouTube Red show.
Yeah, and also Vsauce.
Markiplier did too. Vsauce had a fucking YouTube Red show.
Yeah. It's called Mind something. I think they're unblocked now, so you can watch them if you want to. But
what, for free?
Yeah.
Okay. I think they should let
it's called
like
the first
episode of like those YouTube Red shows be free. Instead of like having to pay for YouTube Red to watch it.
Yeah, I thought about paying for YouTube Red recently because I be on YouTube like crazy, and I also listen most of the time when I'm listening to music. If I'm alone, I'm listening to it on YouTube.
I mean,
because it's not as restrictive as Spotify.
I like YouTube Red mainly because like that no ads.
Yeah.
Plus, if I'm like at work and I want to listen to a video, I can just do it.
That's why I'm really considering it.
It's only like 20 something a month, I think.
20? No, never mind. Never mind.
No, it might be less.
I'm pretty sure last time when it started, it was like $8-9.
No, I might be wrong though. I might be wrong. I'm saying 20, but I think it's less.
It might be like 13.
I think
they less. Like matched. But anyway, yeah, they talk about a lot of like mental health shit and how they like struggled as creators coming up, and they retread old ground a lot, but I'm fine with that. It's kind of like hanging out with friends and talking about your mental health issues. That's why I swear to God I need more queer friends.
I feel like you could find some like easily.
I definitely could, but I really fucking hate like using the internet and texting and shit like that.
You feel like you need to go out more and just like meet people? Like, why don't you just go to like Boys Town or some shit and like meet people? I mean, that's probably where you're gonna meet the most queer people.
I mean, there's also.
When I say the most queer people, I'm not saying like. I'm not trying to sound like an
gayer
asshole.
Than no.
Yeah,
nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks that's what you were trying to say.
Because it sounded kind of wild. Like, yo, I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna meet the most gayest people out there.
Nah,
no, that's not what I was trying to say.
Nah, contextually speaking, it's not like easy to meet people in a context that would make them think that I don't want to fuck them. That would ensure that that's not what I want our relationship to be. Like, you don't just like meet someone and ask them for their number after 10 seconds. It's also really hard to have like natural rapport with people when you're trying to make friends and shit like that. I very much just want shit to happen naturally for me. I don't want to just have.
So you don't want to seek it out?
Basically. No, I hate doing that.
If you happen to come upon somebody that is queer, you'll be like, all right, this is cool. I'm okay with this.
Let's hang out.
Well, that sounds fair.
Yeah.
I left my old job, and one of my homies at my old job, he didn't know that I left, and he was just like, why didn't you tell me that you left? We shared porn together. We're brothers, bro. I'm just like, I was like, are we?
Nigga, I don't know you.
Based off of that principle? I mean, like, he's cool. He's not a bad guy or anything like that, but... Then he asked me if I wanted to, he was like, he told me like we should hang out after work. And I was just like,
I'm not finna do that, bro.
No, I know you.
It depends on the person. There's a lot of people I work with now that I would hang out with.
Well, remember when you hung out with, was one of those people you worked with and you hung out with.
I feel like he kind of forced himself on me.
I know that's not supposed to be funny. It sounds hilarious. He forced his friendship onto you.
It didn't really feel like natural. I told him I was a rapper, and the nigga immediately was like, I'm finna latch on to him.
No, wait, who was the one producer that he said that?
Glowhan.
He's like, yeah, I know Glowhan.
Yeah.
Never saw that nigga.
he said that shit, and immediately I was like, I don't care. And he kept bringing it up.
Didn't he show us his Instagram or some shit like that and show that like?
Yeah. He told me to make him a beat in the style of AK-47. It's a Latino rapper from California. He said he wants to be just like. Were you there when he started like reading his raps?
We were sitting in Jordan's room, I think, when that shit happened, and I think I was falling asleep because I was already tired that day. And I was sleeping on the floor, and this nigga was spitting. I'm just like, bro, I'm finna go to sleep.
I'll never forget the day we were sitting.
What did he say?
I don't fucking remember. It's been like 2 years. Of course not.
It's been more than 2 years.
I'll never forget when we were like, it was me, him, and Jordan, and one of my managers from McDonald's. Your dick is hard. Why is your dick hard?
My dick is not. It's not hard. Could I do that if my dick was hard? It's not hard.
Sure.
Continue.
But I can't stop looking. I can see your bulge. Why would you do this? There's a hole in your pants.
Is it?
Yeah. In the front. Right on the schnoz. Right there.
Bro. That small hole that you can't even fucking see.
I literally can't. I'm looking at
my fucking meat, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop staring at my meat.
But I'll never forget. It was one of my managers, one of the female managers from work. We were hotboxing in their car, and the whole time I was just uncomfortable. I went to not the gas station. I went to buy some cigarettes from the fucking liquor store down the street. And there was a dude with a pink Glock, and I walked back. That was the same day I let you borrow my car to have sex with that girl.
Yeah.
And then we went back to Jordan's house and played. We got high. We got even higher and played Marvel vs. Capcom.
And he was just there, just like chilling. Yeah. He would never play the games. He would just be there, just chilling.
I think my life is you know how we define your life by in the sagas of who you're dating.
Yeah.
Like how you are when you're in that relationship.
Yeah.
I think mine is defined by the breakup eras type shit. Like the relationship is a blur, but who I am. My story only develops when I'm not in a relationship, I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because that was during the, bleep her name, breakup era.
Oh.
And my character developed a lot. I made the most music at that time, earlier, before like last year.
Were you making more music at that time? When?
I was making the most beats.
Beats,
and I recorded Gift and that song with Trell and that song whatchamacallit, Get the Fuck Away From Me, the shitty one that I never released.
I had to
and also the one I already said Gift.
I had to block that nigga because he kept trying to message me about some dumb shit. I think he asked me for money one time. I was like, bro.
Like I said, if you're a grown man, do not ask me for money.
I can't do it, bro.
You're not getting it.
That nigga, like, his life was like fucked up for a good minute. I don't know how it is now, but I think he had moved here from like.
If you're watching this, I'm sorry, but it don't seem like it's going great right now.
You still like.
I was on Snapchat earlier this month, and I saw him like sitting on the floor with a laptop rapping to himself, and there was no video. The video was of his shoes and pointing at the laptop. I hope he's not like homeless or anything.
I hope he's not either, but when I had first met he was not doing the best either.
He asked me to produce his mixtape. I was like, send me your email. And he sent me his email and I ignored him. I felt really bad. I don't feel bad. I'm probably just a shitty person, but I don't feel bad.
I don't know. I can't. Once I stop talking to a person after a certain amount of time, it's just like.
Yeah, I don't give no fuck.
Yeah, it's like I don't. Like, if I'm not talking to you at this point, like, there's got to be a reason why.
Where were you at when I needed you?
It's not even that. It's just the fact that
well, I never needed you, but.
Well, yeah. But, like,
you know what I mean?
I'll say one of my friends, I don't want to say her name, but I fuck with her a lot. She asked me to come and do, like, something for her podcast for her and shit like that a couple months ago. And I helped her out with it, and she's been good ever since, but, like, she don't really ask me to kick it like that and shit, and, like, I see where our relationship is and shit like that, so...
Nah, motherfuckers ask me for anything now. If it's not you, Jeremy, my mom, shorty ass Z, my sisters, and Jordan, Naya, Chris,
Tim, Miranda.
Yeah, if it's not them, if it's not all of those people, motherfuckers gotta pay me. I don't care.
Bro, I hate because I even get people sometimes that come into my DMs on Instagram to ask me to listen to their music, and for doing that shit for a year, like listening to other people's music, like I hate doing it. Cause
producers used to ask me to check out their beats and shit like that, And
that's something I can do.
I'll listen to your beats, but I'm not finna pay for shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And then they ask you if you want to buy their beat pack or some shit like that directly after you listen to it.
I'll like rap over the beat, and if I like it enough to be like, okay, I should release this, then I'll pay for it. But like, nah, I'm not finna. No.
And y'all should stop doing that too. Stop just giving your beats out for free to people. Like, you definitely should like make a BeatStars page or some shit, or put your beats up on YouTube and not give it away for free. Because if y'all keep just sending people beats and somebody makes a bag,
I don't know.
Shit,
I feel like if you want to get your foot in the door, so long as you're getting credit, then that's good, so that you can have something on your
or get your shit copywritten,
your resume type shit.
Yeah, I mean, they could also get their shit copywritten too. Yeah, the beat, unless it's a sample, then you're fucked. So you can't do shit about that. It's all on you.
I still be. I make most of my shit with samples. I don't give any type of fuck. The lawsuit's gonna come.
It's not even a lawsuit now. Like, whatever company like owns the claims.
Why have I been logged out of my
claims the beat or claims the sample? They'll just like take it down sometimes. I think that happened to League like a couple, like on YouTube. One of his songs got taken down because of that shit, and on SoundCloud I think too, which is weird because mostly SoundCloud allows anything.
No, I'm gonna sample whatever the fuck I want. And if I have a problem,
bro, I have a whole video that
shit's still gonna get released somewhere.
That wintertime video is like, it's not demonetized, but some of the money is going towards the wintertime.
Good.
Like, which is good. I don't mind. Which is like, I'm not gonna make any money from that video.
Name another nigga reporting live from 3017.
I really from it anyways, because it was only $70K. So I was really only gonna probably get like, I think I did the math. I was gonna get at least like maybe 1,200 if Google is taking some money out of that shit. It was probably really gonna be less than that. So you're really not making money on YouTube like that unless you're doing like views of like 200,000, 300K per video, which you'll get like at least 6 to 8 stacks from those types of videos. But if you're not like Mr. Beast level of like getting money, and he don't even be making, he make money off the ad revenue. Like, he don't even make money from YouTube like that. Like, he make the money from like the ad revenue.
Why are you scratching your nuts like that? Oh, nah, you was playing with your thing.
That doesn't sound any better. That sounds no better. Audio listeners, if you're listening, I was not playing with my meat. My vape is sitting next to my leg, and I'm scratching my leg with my vape.
Let me see that.
Where your mouth been?
Nigga, where your vape been?
Where has your mouth been, Chris?
Right here.
You sat on my vape earlier, so I've been tasting your ass the whole night.
Oh yeah.
Pause.
Where?
Pause. You got me damn near. I mean, not really. You want to puff it though?
Puff it though. We are in the nicotine addiction era. Cigarettes are coming back, I'm telling you. What are your predictions for 2023 and 2024?
Did you say nicotine?
I'm telling you, yeah. All the cool kids were smoking vapes. Vapes are about to get kicked the fuck out, so niggas is gonna be smoking squares again. I've been I've been ahead of the game for years.
Bro, I know.
It's the same thing as with cars. Old media never goes away. Motherfuckers is gonna pay crazy money for old media for the rest of their lives.
So you think niggas gonna get vintage cigarettes now?
Yeah,
bro?
Niggas gonna get vintage squares. Motherfuckers gonna buy like
there's still a lot of like.
Motherfuckers gonna buy American Spirits off Depop from 1960.
That's a clip, bro. If niggas are buying American Spirits off of Depop for like $50, that's insane. You can walk down to your local corner store or gas station and you could fucking get.
But they're American Spirits from 1950 though.
Nah, the motherfuckers.
It's different, bro.
The motherfuckers not even go light. That shit just goes smolder. It's not even go fucking.
It's gonna light and it'll smoke. Right. Guaranteed. They're not biodegradable. They just sit there.
All right, you dumbass niggas. Go do that shit. Go buy some fucking American Spirits.
Go smoke some Camels.
Or Depop.
Like niggas used to be smoking Camels like crazy. It's Newports now.
Did you ever smoke the Camels that had the little pop filter in there?
Yeah, I did. I think there's other stuff that has the little pop thing.
Camels were the ones that I knew the most that had them though. I didn't like Camels that much. If it wasn't like a Newport or a Marlboro, like I did not give a fuck about
Marlboro. Let's talk about when I was.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Does it fucking matter?
Kinda.
Marlboro.
Just say Cowboy Killers.
Cowboy Killers. All right, that sounds better.
When I was on the trip to Atlanta, we stopped in multiple sundown towns. When I tell you,
why didn't y'all get the book?
What you mean?
There's a book.
The Green Book.
What? Yeah, the Green Book. Yeah.
No.
Nigga, come on. What you mean? You could have avoided all of those sundown towns.
It wasn't sundown. We got to Atlanta at night.
Oh, yeah. So it took you the day to get there, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Which is smart of y'all to do.
Yeah, we started driving at 3-4 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all definitely got through those sundown towns with.
There was a lot of detours because it was around the time we had that really bad snowstorm.
Yeah, I remember that. But when did the snow like stop? Like all the way up until?
Yeah, honestly, it snowed through the night and the day before, the whole day before, and then it stopped snowing by like 6-7 o'clock in the morning.
So like 3 hours it was snowing, because you said you left at 4, so by 7 it was like
at night, yeah, or 3 in the morning to 6. So yeah, 3 hours while we were driving, but it wasn't really bad.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, y'all must have been following the storm or some shit.
I don't know.
I mean,
I wouldn't know details like that. That's crazy.
Well, you should probably learn more trivial shit.
Imagine paying attention to
forecasts.
Yeah,
weather forecasts, because it's important, so you don't die in a snowstorm.
Nigga, I walk out in the morning and I decide whether or not I want to be outside. That's all it takes.
Do you have any boots? I don't think you have any boots, do you?
No. They're probably gonna phase out because we're not gonna be getting snow like that in the foreseeable future.
I don't think we're getting any snow for the rest of this winter.
No, we're getting snow. It snowed earlier today, but it's not gonna be like, yeah.
I want a blizzard. Nigga.
It's not. Yeah, I miss that shit.
I do.
Imagine.
I want a whole blizzard right now. But
you remember being a kid and having snow days? Niggas ain't got that no more.
Not at all. Even if we have a snow day for like Amazon, they still might make us come in.
Yeah.
I remember last year they made us do that shit. They said we could leave at 11.
I remember having to drive to Food for Less on some nights when we did have like in 2019, we did have like a snowstorm or two, but they still made us come in. Fuck Food for Less.
Yeah, they made y'all do some like whack shit.
Yeah.
Or made us, because I used to work there too. We used to work at a grocery store together. It was ass.
Was it really together though?
Nah, because every time I tried to talk to you, when you came in, you'd be like, "Fuck off."
Yeah.
Like, Chris is a dick.
When I'm working, do not talk to me.
Yes, Chris is like a dick.
Do not talk to me.
Like he's supposed to be fucking anti.
I don't want to be here.
You're supposed to be super anti-corporation, but when you get to work, you are like a star employee for some reason.
That's not true. I find any excuse to not be working when I'm working.
But why is it that nobody can speak to you?
Because I don't want to talk because I'm at work. I have nothing to say.
But we're the story's friends.
My story's not finna develop here. I don't want to speak.
Nobody gets to know you. Nobody gets that when you're at work.
Fuck off.
So
catch me somewhere else.
So if we work together, like in the same area, like you would not speak a word to me.
If you're not sexy, no.
Who said I'm not sexy? Yeah.
Do you have a pussy?
No.
All right then.
Okay. So we're best friends.
Do you have are you gonna let me use your bussy?
No.
All right then.
What? No, we can't have like a Mordecai and Rigby experience at work?
No, because all that's gonna happen from that is I'm gonna get in trouble, and I'm gonna hate every second even more, because I'm gonna be like, oh, motherfucker's gonna fire me. I bet, and then I'm gonna actually get fired.
What? Because you go off on somebody?
No, because I don't give a fuck like that.
Chris, I'm not saying we have to get in trouble at work.
I just don't want to talk. It's the most. I'm already like losing my life force by virtue of being here. Please do not make me interact. I talk to Jeremy at work, but keep it a stack with you. I don't be wanting to hear a word, but I still interact because I love him.
So
it's just it's not the place I want to be speaking.
Damn, so even if your own OG worked with you at work, bro, you wouldn't even want to talk to him?
I would be in a different area.
You say you don't even want to work with her.
And she's not gonna talk to me like that either. We're both Capricorns.
You niggas are you and your mom are like way too similar. Like,
she's my mom.
Nah, because some people can be like the exact opposite of their parents.
Like a clone. I'm a firm believer that eventually you'll just become your parents.
You are damn near like a clone of her.
Happens to everybody.
Like your kid is gonna be screaming at you, like he's gonna be.
I actually doubt that, like very highly.
Nah, because what if he's got some angst in him, and he's like you when you were 16, and he starts like.
I think the difference is I'm not gonna be at work constantly, and I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna be basically broke.
Either way,
most of the shit that I yelled that me and my mom argued about was like whether or not I could have something and
let me see that.
Whether or not I could go somewhere.
But you still did it anyway.
Okay.
Your kid.
So I just told you the reason that happened.
No, and I get that.
I just told you what I'm going to try to avoid, and you're still pushing that my son's gonna be. I don't even want a son.
I just want your son or daughter to be an asshole to you, so you can get a taste of that.
That's some hating ass shit.
How is that hate? That's not hate.
That's some hating ass shit.
How's that hate?
How'd you say that?
I just want to tell me what will happen. I want to know if you're gonna beat your kids or not, Chris. That's what I want to know. If your son or daughter comes up to you and calls you a bitch or a pussy in front of your face,
yeah, I'm gonna punch him in their chest. But that's because why would you say that?
Then y'all gonna be scrapping.
No, we not.
How not?
They just gonna be punched in their chest.
Chris,
I guarantee it.
Okay.
They not finna touch me.
Okay.
And if they try, it's just gonna get worse.
Let's just say if your son beats your ass in a fight, what do you do after that? What can you tell him after that?
He not gonna beat my ass.
So you want your son to get his ass beat by you?
Hypothetically speaking, I know that my relationship with my children will be similar to my relationship with my mom. So that's not gonna happen.
But if it were to happen, a hypothetical, just do a hypothetical. If your son does beat your ass, what do you do after that?
You're giving me a hypothetical where I've already lost.
Yes. What do you do after the L?
This is what do you do after the L?
Your son gets to disrespect you now, bro.
Okay. He has to come home, and he's gonna have to go to sleep. I'm gonna fill up a sock with rocks and beat his legs until he can't move in the morning. Is that what you want me to say? That I'm going to physically abuse my children?
I didn't want you to do that, nigga. I thought you were gonna send the nigga to boarding school or some shit like that.
No, bro. I'm gonna teach him a lesson.
By breaking his fucking knees.
His only option after that is to kill me. He not gonna do that.
So you basically saying you have to beat his ass because the consequences after that are going to be severely worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave bruises on his ass. He gonna go to school with that shit, and he gonna have to tell people what happened. And I'm gonna go to jail, and I'm gonna be like, all right. And you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be a shit ton of black parents that come out and they like, he did the right thing. He made the right call.
No, because we're gonna be living in a world where, because a lot of people our age that are black are getting sick of the idea that we have to beat our kids to get them to listen to us.
Yeah, so, I don't think I want to do that. I know I'm not going to do that.
No, we're still sticking to the hypothetical though, because if we're living in that world, then people I think we're getting to the age where some people are trying.
You're hypothetically creating a world, Lorenzo. You don't understand. Yes. Earlier, I gave you a hypothetical, and you was like, "No, give me one that's real." Were you not? Did you not say those exact things?
Yes.
Dickhead.
Yes, I said that shit. All right. I'll stop with the hypothetical then. It's not making any more sense. Or actually, I was going to get more in depth with it, but you don't seem to be liking the hypothetical, so that's okay.
I don't hate the hypothetical. It's just you're bad.
I just think you're a piece of shit for wanting to beat your kids into submission.
I don't want to beat my kids. I want to have a beautiful, amazing relationship with my kids. I'm also not sure whether or not I even want kids.
That's fair, but all I know is that like if your son ever beats your ass, I should be worried for him.
He won't beat my ass. If you want to have a realistic hypothetical, that's not gonna happen.
Chris, why do you think
I'm gonna hit that nigga once and he gonna be like, I'm never finna try that nigga again.
But you know, some niggas get to the point. I never had my dad in my life like that, to where like I could try my dad like that.
And I guarantee you, if your dad ever put hands on you, if he put hands on you now, you would be like, all right, my bad.
I don't know if I would say that. Maybe,
yes, you would.
Maybe I think I got him.
Yeah, no, you would get bitched by your dad.
Wait, have you seen my dad before?
I don't have to. I know how dads work.
Why are dads like that with their sons? Why do they think they have to like hold their own son?
You don't think you have to hold your own son, but there's a lesson being taught in you. Basically, what happens is young people being rebellious want to like strike out, and those fights start because the son thinks he knows what's best and the father knows what's best, and he's like, hey, relax. So the son acts an ass and gets put in his place. That's how it goes.
That's good father.
You know, you ever heard the thing, this is especially apparent in like movies. Fights are just arguments, right? The person who is correct more often than not in like street fights, not like UFC and shit like that, is probably gonna win the fight.
Yeah, I can see what you mean by that. Maybe sometimes you do need to punch your son in the chest to like let him know that like.
Yeah, it's like just teaching them a lesson.
You know, something I never experienced is what some other black dudes talk about is fighting their uncle. Never had to fight an uncle before.
I was gonna bring up my uncle thing.
But you had to fight your uncle?
No, I didn't have to fight him, but there's a thing about uncles where like, I don't know, them niggas just be haters for some reason.
You had an uncle hating on you?
Yeah.
What?
Or not even like hating on me, but it's you could tell like motherfuckers got issues type shit. Like folks came to my room earlier this week.
Yeah, what's up?
You good?
Oh. Okay.
Motherfuckers came in my room earlier this week and was like, "Hey, can you buy some toilet paper?" Motherfuckers used up all the toilet paper and asked me if I could buy some.
Got a job right now?
It's the one that lived with us. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Folks refused to get a job. He asked me to buy toilet paper. Do you know what this nigga said? The reason that he said he had no money.
Why?
He lost $600 to the lottery.
Oh my god.
He said, I was like, oh, you should probably stop doing that thing. And he was like, oh, that's nothing. I did worse before. He said, I lost $100,000 gambling. I'm okay, bro. Why are you telling me this? Mind you, I didn't inquire at all about where his money was.
I already know.
I didn't give a fuck. I went to go buy the shit, and he comes. I see him like walking to the Family Dollar down the street from our house. Why? I already agreed to buy the toilet paper. Why the fuck was I taking too long for you or some shit, nigga? You got to shit that bad?
I mean, how long did it take you to go get the toilet paper?
It took me like 30 minutes to put on my clothes and shit like that because I was getting ready to play Overwatch with y'all.
Well, he did like kind of like ask you to go do it, so he can't really expect you to like just hop up. Yeah, and go whenever you tell.
Yeah, if you want the shit, but mind you, he told me he was broke because he lost $600 playing the lottery. That shit just alone is like, bro, You're a grown man.
How did you lose $600?
How do you lose $600?
I don't.
How is it just gone? You don't have it anymore. Then okay, so we get there, or I'm at the Family Dollar. I pick up the fucking toilet paper. I go get in the line after I get a candle and shit because I wanted a candle because I like my room smelling good and I like smelling good myself. Get Scentbird. Anyway,
I do use Scentbird too. It's not bad.
But he comes up behind me and is like, "Oh shit, Chris, you might as well get this one." Cause I grabbed like a small one. He grabbed the bigger one than I did. And I'm thinking
like a 4-pack or something.
No, I got like a 6-pack. He got a 32 or some shit.
How could he afford it?
Exactly. So I'm standing there and I was like, I like look at him and I'm like, oh, so if you gonna get that one, I might as well put this bitch back then.
He like, nah.
He was like, nah, you should buy this one. And I was like, okay, so you told me, or you asked me to come here to buy toilet paper so that you could wipe your fucking ass. And you want me to buy the toilet. If I wasn't here, you would have just bought that toilet paper.
Right.
Why the fuck would I buy toilet paper? So I took my shit back and I put it on the shelf. It was like, I could just catch a ride with you, right? And I was like, yeah, whatever. Because we are going to the same place. We get in the car and this nigga asks me to take him to the Harvey bus station to buy some weed. He didn't even have enough money for a fucking 10-sack.
Did you have to like buy it for him or
no something? And even if it came down to that, I would have been like, hey bro, you're not getting no weed. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm not finna spend. No, I'm not finna give nobody no money. You are like
so good at saying no to people. I don't understand how like you're so.
Because fuck people. I don't know. I'm not finna. I know for a fact that if I needed $10 for some fucking weed, I'm not finna get it from him. Because he ain't got $10.
Right.
And oh yeah, the main thing was like he yelled and argued with me in the car about like whether or not he should get a job. So he collects Social Security and disability.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, you should probably get a job because you never have any money. Basically is what I said. I didn't literally say that. And he was like, I can't apply to get no job because that's not guaranteed. If I get a job, motherfuckers gonna conspire against me to get me fired and blah 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 blah. And the Social Security and the Medicaid, that's all guaranteed money. I got a guaranteed check. Why would I get a job? And I'm thinking in my head the whole time, like, bro, why the fuck? You know you gotta be doing something, right? Like, motherfuckers is not like just conspiring to get you fired for no reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't no way that you have a history of people conspiring against you.
People just must not like you.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
you have to be so bad that motherfuckers is like, hey bro, we gotta get him out of here. He gotta go. What's going on? What are you doing?
He's got to be doing some wild shit at work for like niggas not to like him.
Yeah.
Like, what if he finally decides to get a job and he's just like, Chris, man, I was just wondering, bro. Like, can I help me get into wherever you at, man?
I'm finna be no. I don't want to give you rides to work. I don't want to hear you talk while we driving to work. I don't want to hear you talk at work. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I'm gonna fuck.
Bro,
fuck
what if
you.
He actually get ox when y'all driving to work?
I'm finna know. I'm finna get out of my car. Get out. Go away. You're not getting shit else from me.
Oh my god!
The motherfucker's gonna be like, "Oh, you selfish." No, I'm not selfish.
Y'all don't know this nigga, bro. Like,
you don't understand.
Sometimes when I hear people talk about family, sometimes and they be talking trash about their family.
Nah, like, fuck them niggas, bro.
Oh yeah, talking about him like that. But then when I meet them, I'm just like,
yeah, nah,
I can understand.
Motherfuckers for real be like shitty. That's why I don't even like try to like treat anybody differently than they already treat somebody. type shit when I'm meeting somebody for the first time. If like someone tells you about a person and they're like, they are this way, I'm not finna give them the benefit of a doubt anymore. I can't. I don't have time. I'm just finna do whatever motherfuckers tell me to do. To treat you like this, that, and the third. Yeah.
Unless you see otherwise, or just not give a fuck.
I just don't give a fuck because motherfuckers have a history for a reason. That shit don't just like change. Motherfuckers have to choose to change, and people don't choose to change.
That's just so strange to me. How like I didn't have as big of a family as you have, right? Mm-hmm. But like
close, not big.
Your family's pretty big, Chris.
So big in terms of we live around each other. That's more about proximity than it is size.
I don't know, because when I went to that one party that we were in and out that day. It was when your stepfather passed away, like a week after or something like that.
That's all on his side. That's step family. I still see them every like week, damn near, but or not all of them every week.
But you get what I mean, though, right? Like,
but that was about that was about somebody died.
No, yeah,
and motherfuckers coming together to celebrate their life,
people's death and shit like that. Yeah, but like you still grew up with a substantially like bigger family than like mine.
I wouldn't say big. I would say close. Like I said.
Well, okay, close. I'll go by what your terminology for it.
Yeah.
But like close, you grew up with because my family is like smaller and not as close, and I don't feel that close to most of them like that half the time. But really only like my sister and my brother like that. But then even sometimes I don't feel that close to them.
Well, I don't feel close to anybody.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you could grow up with a big family or a small family and still not feel that close to people like that.
Yeah.
Like that's the crazy thing about family.
I mean, yeah, I grew up with a lot of people. Like me and my cousins basically lived together for the first like 11 years of my life or some shit. And
did you like any of those moments of like staying with them?
Of course.
Okay, yeah.
Of course I did. I mean, there's also a lot of trauma associated with it. Like a lot of bad stuff happened. A lot of stuff that shouldn't have been happening. But I don't know, there are other cousins that didn't do fucked up shit to me that I have good relationships with.
Okay. Do you feel like you see most of them like that? Did anybody die like that? No, nobody died like that, right?
What do you mean?
Like cousins or like
yeah.
Close? Oh fuck. I thought. Whoa, I know you had a lot of death last year. With like,
my grandmother, my stepfather, and my uncle died last year.
Yeah, I didn't hear about any cousins last year like passed away.
Oh yeah, my cousin also passed away. Keefe.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But was he one of the ones that lived with you though?
Yes.
Damn.
Basically, yes.
How old was he?
I don't remember. And I think he was in his 30s. We shared a beer at my grandmother's funeral before he died.
Fuck. And that wasn't that long before like
shared beers.
That wasn't that long before like after your grandmother died. It wasn't that long before.
No, it was like 2 months.
Damn. How the fuck do you deal with that? Like you've been dealing with death like all your life.
I don't know. I don't know. That's the reason for the name. I think I've stated that before. Smile on.
Yeah.
I continue through adversity to be happy, to find a way. It's my form of rebellion. I think I've said that before.
I don't know, because it just seems like you have this weird thing, like this love-hate relationship with like your family, like as a whole.
Nah, I love all of my family by virtue of being my family, but like I also know enough about certain people to be like, okay, you don't need me that much, of course. You do, you don't, blah 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 blah. And the motherfuckers that like really don't need to be helped are the people that have the least type shit. Because it's some type of mindset of like spite type, or that specific uncle is the one that has like this mindset of spitefulness, and he's like mad at our grandmother for he said at some point he was like, I used to be the richest member of this family. He was like, I had $100,000, and I was like, first of all, that's not that much.
Is that what he's flexing?
Yeah, he was flexing $100,000. And I was like, okay, where is it? You are telling me about this in the same drive as you telling me that you were living in your car last week. What did you do with that $100,000? And he was like, your grandmother, she was like, I don't care about that little 100,000. You gonna lose that shit anyway. And he did.
He was right.
He was like, he literally said that. He was like, and I mean, I guess she was right, but why would you say that? Why would you say that? And I'm like, bro, because she knew you. She knew exactly how shit was gonna go. Bro. And the only reason she was even like getting at you like that, first of all, bro, that's your mama. That is my grandmother. I know how she was. She wasn't just saying that for no reason. You had to be some type of dickhead for her to be like, I bet you gonna lose that shit, little bro.
I think your grandmother loved him, but she just knew
she did. But she know, yeah, she let him live with her for like the entirety of my life until she died.
I mean, so he can't really be mad at her for telling the truth about.
Of course not. You nigga, just get good, do better.
Next time you get $100,000, don't fucking just spend that shit.
It be grown ass men, bro. He was like, I had 5 cars and I had a 6-car garage, and I was like, okay, where is it? What did you do with any of that shit? You had all of these assets. How you have $100,000? You bought 5 cars. You couldn't sell none of them cars. What happened to them cars, bro?
First of all, with $100,000, I don't think you got 6 cars.
No.
I think
unless you got some dog shit, bro.
Yeah, you got to.
Like even he was saying that this was all before I was born. So even if that was before I was born, bro, to pay off a Honda Civic in the like early 2000s is still like $20,000.
Probably so. Yeah.
Grand total. So you got $100,000. You didn't pay off this Honda Civic, did you? Because you have 5 other cars.
And if you bought 5 other cars, that's like, if
so you're financing 5 cars.
That wasn't even the smartest decision to do. Like I don't even like he could have just sat on that 5, made like good investments.
The debt got to be crazy.
That's probably why
you probably owe a shit ton of money.
That's probably why he in the position where he in now. So we're like, yeah. That shit is fucked. What I guess you had good examples of what not to be, like a lot.
It's especially apparent now. Another thing I've been thinking about a lot is like how like much of what things my stepdad did well and what things my actual dad did well. Going to Atlanta was great because I got to talk to my cousin JoJo, who actually basically got like raised up by my dad and my uncle Kevin and my uncle Nate.
Damn.
He pretty much told me like my dad taught him everything he knows about the streets and interacting with niggas in the streets and carrying himself and being a man type shit. And I was listening to him say that, and I was thinking to myself like, so that's probably why me and my dad didn't talk much. I don't think he wanted me to be like him. I think he wanted me to be different.
You and your dad would be proud of like who you are now?
I think so. Maybe.
Your mom seems like she's got a lot of love for you.
Yeah.
I think she's
very supportive. She's been that way since I was a child. I remember I drew her like a picture and I was like, hey mom, would you be disappointed in me if I was like a professional skater? And she was like, look, you could do whatever the fuck you want to do as long as you're not hurting people. I'll be fine. And I don't know, I think that's probably part of the reason why I'm such a failure now. I'm joking. God damn it. Every time I do something self-deprecating, I can't be self-deprecating anymore because people are like, don't say that.
I want to allow you to do it.
Nah, I should be allowed to do that, and people should be allowed to, people should laugh at that to give me validation funny. For how funny I am.
I mean, I'll laugh when it's funny.
Fuck you.
I just don't want that one to be funny because I actually do think I don't think you're unsuccessful.
I don't think I'm unsuccessful either. I in fact think I'm doing a lot better than I probably should be.
Yeah, more than most people. Shit.
Yeah.
At least you're not like your uncle.
I have a car and a place to stay.
Yeah, I hope you never have to.
And 15,000 streams on 530. Go check that out on Spotify. I need you to zoom in on my face, like quick zoom on my face. I don't care if it's low pixelation. I need you to quick zoom on my face and put an ad for 530 and say out now underneath that. Okay. On the podcast. I'll put your number up there. Yeah, my cell phone number, my actual cell phone number. So,
everybody can just call you.
Nah, find the number that you call to buy like ShamWows and shit, and put that up.
I'll do that. Damn, ShamWows were like kind of cool though.
Yeah,
but I feel like that was a scam. I feel like it was just a regular.
No, it wasn't. ShamWows were actually crazy.
Did you have one?
No, there are videos and shit like that of like people using ShamWows, and there's a very specific one where a guy pours. I'm telling Jordan that we're still down to play Overwatch.
Okay.
There's a video where a guy like pours a bunch of fucking water and tomato sauce or some shit on a table and just wipes it up, and the table is completely clear. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can still buy ShamWows, and I'm probably gonna invest, but we gonna see.
I feel like we should get a ShamWow and like sponsorship. Because I would still probably buy one.
ShamWow let's get sponsorships for shit that doesn't make sense in 2023.
Are we just gonna be retro as fuck? Like Moon Shoes, we're gonna get a sponsorship.
Shit, let's watch Billy Mays ads and have them sponsor us. Let's get a Chia Pets ad.
Chia.
Yeah, let's buy a Chia Pet and put it right here. Call it Set Design.
I actually want to do that now. Yeah. I think you actually have to take care of it though.
Yeah, let's get a Shrek Chia Pet. I want to get. I think that would be pretty baller. I'm gonna
throughout the episode just watch it grow.
I'm gonna get a sponsorship with Chia Pets and have them do a bust of my head.
You have them do a bust of your ass, and then we just have it sitting right here and watch.
You said you want a bust in my ass?
No.
And with that, that's the end of the episode, guys.
That was actually a solid joke.
Welcome.
All right.
I hope you had fun.
Yeah, we talked about really nothing this episode, but no, we talked about good stuff.
We talked about good stuff, but
we got more into Chris though, because Chris don't really talk about stuff like that.
Yeah,
you can see his family dynamic. I want to say I think you do love everybody in your family.
I do. I very much do. I
think you just.
I want to be able to provide for them, but like I don't think that providing for someone necessarily means giving them money.
Okay, because I was just gonna ask too, like if you ever got like rich like tomorrow, and like some of your family members found out about it, do you know the people that would directly like shoot you a message like?
Yeah, I know exactly who finna. But I also know exactly who finna carry themselves perfect, and them the motherfuckers who gonna get actual help. But I'm not finna give a nigga money. No, never.
Well, just so you know, that's why Chris doesn't give to homeless people.
I do. What the fuck? I be giving them niggas squares and shit. That's again, it's how you look at shit. Giving a homeless person cigarettes is worth so much more than giving them $1 because they can make money from a pack of cigarettes.
They can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably just give them a whole pack so they can just sell them.
You leave the county, you buy cigarettes for $6 in Indiana, you come back, you sell those cigarettes for $1 each in the city.
Damn, that's a big trip though. Like, you gotta
Indiana from Chicago to Indiana?
I mean, you can take the South Shoreline, and then just go to the gas station that's near like the fucking station,
then get back on the train, go back.
Actually, it's not that bad.
Yeah, hop on the red line for the rest of the night, make like maybe because if you get grand total like $40-$50
if you go downtown,
if you buy enough cigarettes.
If you at least go downtown, you take the brown line back to the because you'll get off at like Millennium Station, take the brown line over to the red line, and then like from there, just fucking be on the red line all day, and then you'll be good.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll be solid. Never mind. Yeah, that's actually a decent trip. Not a bad travel.
The sexy sleeper for this episode is talking about Sped Up by Playboi Carti.
Ooh, let's not do since we're on YouTube.
It's unreleased.
It's unreleased. Okay, never mind then. Okay. Yeah, let's try to do like unreleased and no songs that are like too known.
That don't have like a shit ton of streams.
Yeah, because that shit will get taken down from YouTube. And we want to get monetized from this shit, so definitely don't want to have anything.
You want to smoke? Tell me.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching.
I have been Smilon.
I have been Baki, Just Baki. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Just Baki on YouTube. Follow us on our socials. They should already be up on the screen. And
stream Scars on Me on Spotify January 15th.
And stream 5:30 also.
Yeah, I guess.
No. Okay. Stream.
I'm trying to get to 1 million streams in 1 month by the end of the year. I think that's my goal.
I feel like you could do it.
I think I can. I just have to release more and not post as myself. I'm literally just posting on like IG like videos and maybe some selfies and candids that get taken while I'm out.
Yeah, you can just keep it as that. I mean, but either way, I think you should just. I think it's just telling you that you should post more consistently.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but either way, listen to Smilon, all of his music. I'll have it all down in the link in the description and shit like that. And make sure you guys go check out my video that I did for wintertime. This rapper chose Isolation on YouTube at Just Baki. Appreciate you guys, and Sexy Boys out.
Cash flow coming in slow, might kick it